Capricorn, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. My name is Christine. Hello. Welcome to another Capricorn tarot reading. Capricorn, love tarot reading. Capricorn, love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Capricorn, love messages. Whoa, it's like, hello? That's already coming in here. Capricorn, love messages, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Capricorn, temperance just made its way in here. Sagittarius energy. Thing about temperance is it's connected to the heart chakra. And this is Archangel Michael, who specifically is connected to the solar plexus chakra I do, and the throat chakra I speak. Just wants to get everybody on the path to the truth for everybody's highest good. Like balancing energies, restoring balance, restoring harmony, possibly meeting in the middle, working something out, either one or both of you are obviously together. Let's see what is going on. I wanted to show you this energy and say to you that this is a reading where we are going into their feelings for you, your feelings for them, what you might need to know or don't see coming, what's on everybody's mind or somebody in particular. Is anyone making a move? I don't know either. Let's continue taking a look at the energy that is coming in, Capricorn. It's the Two of Swords, whoa, and the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, well, this is an apology. This is an apology. Somebody's not sleeping. They're actually, well, you could say getting kind of anxious about it. Somebody's feeling bad about something that happened here. What happened in this Ten of Swords? The Sun and Gemini energy. This reversal energy is a healing energy. It's an apology coming in. Obviously something happened, and obviously there is an energy here of, restoring some balance, harmony around the heart chakra. That's the other thing, Archangel Michael. The angel for protection, strength, divine justice. Somebody here is waking up anxious, getting ready truly here to come and make an apology. This is really clear, Capricorn. Let's see what else is coming through. This is a timeless reading. You are here when you are meant to be here. It's a general tarot reading. Always take what resonates and let the rest go. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. Every reading every week isn't going to be. Sometimes it is. You can't make it fit. So always take what is for you. If you are looking for your Capricorn zodiac, oh my gosh, zodiac readings, they are linked in the description below. You will also find all signs tarot readings there, collective love readings, and of course all 12 zodiac signs. If you like to cross-watch or watch for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever you like to do. If you're on a twin flame journey, you will also find twin flame readings there. Are you seeing this? Yeah. So the King of Pentacles is here. It was kind of like I thought the Sun wanted to be here in the connection for the two of you. Actually, I think, no, it's not the case. The Sun is wanting to be your overall energy. The King of Pentacles is here in the partnership placement, so this might be a little more than an apology. At the very least, kind of explaining what's been going on and possibly putting this back on the table, because that's around long-term commitment energy. Yeah, so the thing about the Ten of Swords in reverse coming in, that's the Sun in Gemini energy, and I do think that puts the Sun in reverse And I do think there's been a delay. What I like about this sun energy coming in and particular kind of really making it known that it wants to be in your overall energy is that it is a new cycle. And this is, well, yeah, I mean, it's working some things out. This is the conscious energy. It's shining on the moon, the subconscious energy. And what has already been coming through here is an apology and, yeah, kind of restoring some balance and some harmony, like a meeting in the middle energy. So some truths, an apology, a lot of things coming to light here and getting into this new cycle of the sun, just illuminating what needs to be illuminated. And what's interesting is you get out of the sun and you go into judgment. And that there's also a really big apology there. Somebody getting some clarity, making a decision, waking up. Is this more than an apology? So I wanted to move things around a little bit more, but this is how it's going. It's being revealed already. So I just want to say thank you again for joining me, for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. In Capricorn, everything is linked below again. The Strength card is here. Interesting, more Leo energy right below the sun. So, gosh, so there's a really strong chemistry between you and this person. Sometimes you could say kind of overwhelming each other. Of course, this is the 8th card. That is an action number. It can be connected to some karma. It's also connected, you can see it here, the 8, and it also is giving us infinity. I'm not giving you the middle finger. Truth, balance, and renewal. Somebody getting the courage to, come in here and make this apology. Wanting to make this apology, and I feel like wanting more. Are they doing it, or is it just putting it on the table? Are we just getting a peek in? There's some ego here as well. It really is connecting with the working things out, with the apology, more than an apology energy. Look what's here in our sun today. We have ladybugs on there. This is not Jupiter energy, but it sure connects me to Jupiter energy. And yeah, that's around prosperity, expansion, luck. Our little lady luck here, ladybug. That's around timing for me as well. I want to validate, it's not going to be for everybody, but I really want to validate that if this is around next level with someone that you have been friends with, maybe even a little more, friends with benefits is kind of strong. That's super specific. It's not for everybody. But should that be the case, there is an energy here of, I'm sorry, yes, I want more kind of energy. And the page, this is the Page of Cups energy. You can see it's in reverse. Yeah, that's connecting with kind of how we got into this energy in the first place. Like what they're apologizing for. There is some emotional immaturity, so how somebody handled it, how things were left, you could say. It could be literally connected to age. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is. Oh, look. Yeah. Regret, apologies, the Lover's card in reverse. Wanting to work this out here with Temperance. So what choice, what regrets, what are these regrets around? What choices, bad choices did this person make? Because it connected to how we got into that Ten of Swords, which can be getting into complete no contact, no communication. It could also be like separating you or pushing the pause button, having issues, whatever the case is. And they regret it and they want to apologize and they want to work this out. And this is definitely more than an apology. Capricorn. Yeah, 8 of Cups in reverse. Saturn and Pisces energy. This is somebody coming back in who's learned their lesson. So the emotional pulling away energy is pretty clear for me. like the pulling back kind of energy. And whether somebody was just feeling emotionally overwhelmed by all the feelings, because there's an intensity here. Or again, we could be looking at somebody afraid of going that next level, like realizing all the feelings involved, that it's more than physical, should that be the case. Because there is a pulling away in general, but a pulling away emotionally as well. And this is coming in. This is somebody who is sort of like, I've learned my lesson. I want to be with you. I don't want to be without you. That's what it is. Also, the Eight of Cups here in reverse, connected with the Strength card, as you can see, you know what that's giving us. For me, that is butterfly energy. That's an 88. That's a new stage energy. So something around this person, which I feel like is around the commitment, whatever the issues have been, whatever choices they made, bad choices, it's around transformational energy, like something changing. And that butterfly energy is connected to the Death card in the way of major changes. Getting out of the Hanged Man energy, which is where I feel like things have been. It's around timing, getting perspective, somebody needing to get out of indecision and inaction, and also some ego, and get into the Death card energy, paradigm shifts, make some changes. So whether it's been a while and it's like literal chronological years going here, or just something around this person emotionally, yeah, the changes here are definitely connecting with the commitment energy, the fear that this person has been in around it. Yeah, here it is. Ace of Pentacles, next level. Capricorn, you're in this energy, of course, as well as Virgo and Taurus. What is this around? What is that next level energy around for you? Is somebody afraid to go exclusive, to move in? Marriage? Investing more time into long-term could be around a lot of things, including somebody needing to relocate. Whatever the case is, this is more than an apology, and it's here. Page of Cups, Page of Wands. Yeah, here's the thing. This is where their energy is really strong for me, and it's been coming through quite strong around our Page of Cups energy, that there's both, it's both connected to kind of like the past energy, or just how you got here, whatever the commitment, you could say, issues have been. It's also connecting with getting the strength to come in here. Probably for most of you, get out of no contact or make some kind of contact. Get over ego, pride, apologize. But it's also connected to the real-time energy. You know that now, but also the Page of Wands. That's what I wanted to say. Because that's more of that energy of kind of struggling, like wanting to come here. We're just trying to find the right way to come in here. It's really clear with our bigger picture energy what's going on right off the bat. The Sun, the Strength card, and again, this Lovers card in reverse is regret. And getting the courage to come here and make this apology. Come with the truth. We also, and Temperance, Temperance, the Sun, the Strength card. So making contact, making the apology, the Strength, I guess you could say, again, like going that next level, it's here. And it could be for some of you that they're, whether it's you or this person, but it really feels like this person, that there's something else around what needs to change. You know, and it, you know, it does bring in some of the Devil card energy, which is your energy, Capricorn, that it could be something around vices that played a part. The Hermit is here. Virgo and Mercury energy, so more earth energy, and it's not surprising because this is quite literally where you go when you get out of the Strength card. Here you go. And going in here and getting clear and honest with yourself and getting out and spinning that wheel of fortune. A turning point, a new cycle. You could say kind of taking a chance too. The wheel of fortune is connected to Jupiter, the planet of prosperity and expansion growth. So we could be literally looking at time again, and just even somebody maybe not being so young, but it's really more around the emotional energy for me today. But the Wheel of Fortune is connected to the throat chakra, and it's hearing what you've been wanting to hear from this person. So things coming to fruition, getting out of this Hermit energy, which is really strong around the energy for both of you. The Ace of Wands, the delay. That's not surprising, connected to the Ace of Pentacles. And here's the Three of Cups. It's a soul connection energy. It's also a reunion energy. And I want to validate that if you can see this person, Capricorn. By the way, it's Mercury and Cancer energy. If you can see this person at an event, like you know they're going to be there, they could be there, they might be there, they probably are going to be there. Look at this. With that said, and as I talk about very often here at the Tarot Closet, Mercury is very strongly connected to reading and writing, so this can also be around a text message, SMS, social media. But really, Mercury is about how you would normally communicate with someone, like what are your routines in terms of communication. Here it is, and it's an emotional energy, it's a reunion energy, it's communicating, and it's right in between the Strength card and the King of Pentacles. It's more than an apology, yes. Six of Cups energy is feeling strong. Some of you have known this person for a really long time. However, with that said, there's also an energy around that I'm feeling of just like feeling, I don't know, just feeling like you've known each other forever energy as well. And there's the Wheel of Fortune. It's in reverse. And that's where it has been. It's not surprising. The Hermit energy here, all the way here on the other end, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is telling me that really it's a validation of what we already know, that things have been stuck here and you could say have not been in your favor, the favor of the connection. It's a stuck energy. Here's the thing about the Wheel of Fortune. It is just constantly going. It's the cycles of life. It's a validation of the regret, connecting here to the Lover's card. Some choices that somebody made. Also, I feel like not making choices, which is why it's stuck here. And it's right in the middle. Look, of that Eight of Cups in reverse, somebody who's trying to find their way back. On the other end, Temperance, and work this out. And get that Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Because that's the thing, the Hermit is here and that's where you go. So not quite in there yet, making their way there, you could say. Well, that's a lot of energy coming in. Is that it? I think that's it. The bottom of the deck, it's back. The Ten of Swords in reverse. Figuring out how to make the apology, what to say. Because it takes two. You know, I'm not here to judge or say who's right or wrong. Just, I'm not. I never would. But there's some kind of responsibility being taken for that. Like, I regret the choice I made that kind of put the Wheel of Fortune, sort of like stuck it. You know what I mean? Got it stuck, you could say. Because that's also around the lack of communication. But yeah, here is the apology again. And it's connected to the one they know they need to make. Something's revealing in the Hermit. And that they're having a little trouble making here. It's delayed. Yeah, it's delayed. Look. The World in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. That's exactly why. That's exactly why. Mars and Aries energy. So there is a little bit of ego here involved in that. The Emperor is divine masculine energy, of course, and this is an imbalanced energy. And here's the thing that's really clear. Why they're apologizing and what's changing here is the Emperor and the World card are both connected to the root chakra. And when that is not, when you're not grounded, when you're not centered, it's not balanced, there is some shadow around decisions that are made or not made. The regret here in the Lover's card. There is ego around decisions made, decisions not made, also keeping them from apologizing. And there's fear and connecting to the World card around some major changes. So ultimately being around some major life changes, again, like perhaps a relocation, distance, the next level, marriage, moving in. What is that? Ace of Pentacles here, because it's on the table. It's still, it's like here, again, I guess you could say around something, around some time that's passed or some changes. The King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, but an apology coming in first because it's really clear that it's somebody who made some bad choices, which they regret and they're sorry for still, and was definitely afraid to make some life-changing decisions in order for things to continue on the path that you were on. A timing energy here. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy coming in. Somebody's ready, somebody's not. Somebody's available, somebody's not. It's so clear. Okay. The Five of Cups, here it is. The Lover's card in reverse, the Five of Cups. I regret how I left things. I'm so sorry. The apology is really super strong. I had it all and then I threw it away, the Magician. Virgo and Gemini and Virgo energy. Yeah, also connected to the solar plexus chakra I do and the throat chakra I speak. So the lack of communication, but really for me that's just around, whether it's around immaturity and age or just fear of commitment. And again, for some of you, if this was around friends first, because that's also an energy that's been coming in. It's not for everybody, but it's here and really validated for me in many ways, in particular with our Three of Cups and Strength card. But if it's around like taking either friends or maybe something else, friends with benefits, that kind of energy to more, this person was afraid of that. And that's what I feel the apology is around. So the stagnation is really super clear. And the Death card, again, we talked about that. It's where you go when you get out of the Hangman energy. And these are the major changes. That, it's something around this person. Exactly what it is. Just fear, something in their life. Life-changing decisions they're afraid to make. It's been stagnant in terms of making them. It's the Chariot in reverse, coming with the Death card. And the other thing is when you get out of the Lovers, that's where you're going, is in the Chariot. So it's really clear that this person didn't follow through with something. Something around an offer and made a decision perhaps around that or something that they're regretting and they want to apologize for. And that's coming through. And and it's also here, gosh, in the Ace of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. That's a disappointment energy, like a letdown energy. What was this around? Look, there's little turtles here too. One of them on their back, like they kind of need help getting put back up. Somebody's coming over here. But this energy can be around, again, next level type of energy, as we see here, a little different, but along those lines, a new beginning in the Ace of Pentacles. But here in this Ace of Cups energy, in reverse, perhaps waiting for a marriage proposal, you know, and also just all the feelings that I feel like this person wasn't in check with or holding back. Do you know what I mean? But there's disappointment here. There's a feeling of being let down, and that's what the apology is about. The Three of Wands is the last tarot coming in. The Sun and Aries energy, it's a coming together energy. It's expansive. It's moving forward. Now it's our minor arcana energy, and we can see that things have been really incredibly stuck here. But we're also about to get some revealing energy. Temperance, the Sun. Also, what I like about the Death card, in particular in the upright, is that is around the death of the ego too. So this person coming in a really different vibe. If you're going to see this person at an actual event, there is an apology there. Again, it could be by way of a message or a phone call. And on the table, quotes, are the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. You could say the possibilities still of where things can go, but it really is entirely dependent on the two of you. Of course, you have free will. Your person has free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change. But it's clear that it's getting out of this energy of just not talking, at least not having an apology. This person does have a lot of regret and has an apology to make. Yeah, getting out of their ego to make this apology. They're sorry for how they left things and getting into this new cycle. So what I want to say to you is getting into this new cycle, this conversation, these messages, whether that's moving forward together or apart for you. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. I have a confession to make, Capricorn. We are a fated connection. I know we met for a reason. And I'm building up the courage to contact you. Really incredibly strong right here on the Ten of Swords in reverse back with the apology. And both the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups in reverse back. There's fear here. The Strength card, there's also some ego. So it can be that there have been some power struggles or you haven't been talking in a while. It was all my fault. I have a confession to make. So taking accountability. Also, I cannot stand not talking to you. I'm building up the courage to contact you. The Strength card, the Three of Cups. If you can see them, it's like walking up to you, you know, or standing back and waiting for other people to get away, to come over and talk to you. There's a lot of bravado around this person. I don't feel like this is an egotistical person at all. There is some pride here. I'm sorry I ghosted you. So that's also connected to the apology. Obviously, something's wanting to reveal. Oh, yeah, look. Gosh. I'm sorry I ghosted you. Fate. So the Five of Swords just revealed. Yeah, Venus and Aquarius energy. So some things that were said, they totally regret it and are apologizing here. The Death card, the Emperor in reverse, the Ten of Swords twice. The Strength card, Temperance. This is somebody who's getting out of ego. Hello. That camera is going to be the end of me. You didn't miss anything. What I was saying is the Emperor in reverse, the Death card, and the upright Temperance, the Sun. The Ten of Swords in reverse twice here, and with that Five of Swords, This is somebody getting out of their ego, at the very least, long enough to apologize. However, we have that energy here of coming together somehow, whether it's through messages, phone calls, or for a lot of you seeing each other. And things are turning around here. There is a new cycle. The sun growing the pentacles. But somebody here really, really messed it up, which they are taking accountability for. Desire and fate both just came down. Understanding, we are a fated connection, like having met for a reason. There's something around this person that you've changed and helped them with that they were maybe also not wanting to admit. And that could be around that death card energy and connecting to the devil, which I keep feeling here. So it could be around some kind of vices. Desire is not surprising at all because there is an intense connection here. I have a confession to make. I know you were giving more and I'm so sorry. Yeah. Loss. Regret. Here in the Five of Cups. Also coming here with the Chariot in reverse, you know. Of things not moving. Bottom of the deck. I don't feel good enough for you, and it just revealed something else as well. I will always love you. Capricorn. I write messages I never send. I'm building up the courage to contact you. This is just really clear. I cannot stand not talking to you. So this person that you're probably not talking to, the person on your mind, either a pause button or no contact, no communication, and or in separation, is full of regret and is sorry. Also for some things said, but I feel like it's things that weren't said as well. It's so strong. I miss talking to you. I cannot stand not talking to you. I write messages I never send. Destiny, look, and fate. I know we met for a reason. I know our destinies are intertwined. I know I messed it up, and I'm trying to get over my fear. So a lot of that is around communicating and apologizing. But it's also connecting here to whatever happened in terms of the commitment energy, because that's been really clear. Somebody afraid to go the next level, whatever that means for you. Are you ready to know the truth? I'll make things right. And the last channel, love message, soul connection. Three of Cups, destiny, fate. We are a fated connection. I understand what this is now, and it's not the only reason I have regret, but I do have a lot of regret, and I'm sorry. I'm literally building up the courage to contact you. I'm trying to get over my fear because I really miss talking to you. I cannot stand not talking to you, actually. Capricorn, that is your reading today. Thank you so very much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here, watching, liking, sharing, subscribing to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. I'm sending you love and light, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon.